What's up, you guys? It's Trey Carter, aka Capsicom. I want to bring you guys a cool little video today on the top 3 reasons why Jiu-Jitsu is an absolute must-train martial art, regardless if you're a toddler, all the way going up to being a full-fledged adult or a little bit of a older individual. So, first reason, guys, is super simple. Of course, we all know and understand with our current environment right now, when it comes to health, that your immune system is incredibly important, okay? You really have 2 ways of going about this. You can either start running, eating really well, which is a good combination with everything in general, or you could be lifting weights, or in this case, you could be doing Jiu-Jitsu, okay? Jiu-Jitsu is a really fantastic way for you to get in shape, break a phenomenally good sweat, and have a lot of good functional movement that's actually going to be practical in the real world if you were ever in a self-defense situation. So number 1 reason why, guys, is going to be because of the fitness aspect, for you to be able to actually get in shape, feel good, and stay healthy. So you know you're going to be part of that big percentile that could survive a lot of the stuff that's out there right now. Number 2, guys, is super incredible, which is one of my favorite parts about Jiu-Jitsu, is the actual community aspect. You can go sign up for a gym anywhere, but you're not gonna find the same type of community that you're gonna find in a Jiu-Jitsu gym. Specifically, in a lot of the gyms that I come, for example, like Springfield BJJ, it's one of the schools that we're affiliated with, along with Aurora BJJ. The community that I have made there, training there for over the last 10 years, is the same type of community we're bringing here into Dynasty Jiu-Jitsu. But generally, like everybody I've ever interacted with, whether it's through traveling for tournaments, going to cross-training at other gyms, there's that same vibe and feel of community. As in, you're gonna make friends with people that you would have never ever made friends with unless it was under the context of Jiu-Jitsu, because they have different working backgrounds, they have different interests, they do different things that would have never intersected and crossed your guys' path. But because of Jiu-Jitsu, you're gonna have different levels of friendships that are gonna be so unique and different that you would have never gotten without Jiu-Jitsu. And one that I would combine with the community aspect as well is with the mental health portion. Especially in this day of age with mental health being such a concern, Jiu-Jitsu is a phenomenal way to deal with anxiety, to deal with depression. It's a good coping mechanism because of the endorphins and other chemicals released in your brain, and the fact that your body is getting in a healthier state, that it's gonna help you deal with more of life. And let's be real, when you have a strong community and support system around you, which you can achieve by doing Jiu-Jitsu and getting involved in a great gym, it's gonna help you with that immensely. And I can speak to that personally in regards to my mental health, dealing with anxiety, stress, all those things encompassing when it comes to family-related stuff. Jiu-Jitsu for me has been absolutely essential, period. And the third one is obviously a little bit because of the environment we have right now, guys. It is incredibly important for you to understand how to defend yourself. And not just to be able to defend yourself, but obviously step 1, if someone's asking me about self-defense, I always direct them to be trained and become effective with a firearm, okay? That's priority number 1, okay? You don't need to go just purchase a gun, okay? Because when you get a gun, you need to become a responsible gun owner, understand safety, and train how to use it. Find someone who's very effective in training and go get it. You can go to a lot of these gun shops like Sound of Freedom here in Ozark. They have different training programs with people that are honestly really effective and very good. But in the situations where we don't have that available to us, what do we have? Okay, every fight you see ends up in the ground. Okay, when you go to the ground, you need Jiu-Jitsu. Wrestling is great, but Jiu-Jitsu is the most dominant martial art when it comes to a self-defense situation. And here's the beautiful thing as well. If I'm gonna choose between using boxing or Muay Thai for self-defense or Jiu-Jitsu, my preference 100% of the time is Jiu-Jitsu. Couple reasons why, okay? In a boxing, kickboxing, or Muay Thai situation in a self-defense, if I injure this individual, okay, let's pretend like they're this high, okay? That seems about a fair height. We don't want them down here because that's not gonna be a fair situation. But let's say they're about right here. If I utilize effective Muay Thai and I use a clinch and I utilize knees to stop this person from trying to harm me, they're gonna be covered in bruises, could have a broken nose, and if they try to, for example, take me to court and sue me, they have a potential case, right? I'm a gym owner. I've trained Muay Thai for an extended period of time. I've done Jiu-Jitsu. I have all this background. and this person's injured. And depending upon if there's any witnesses, it's his word and the look of his body against my word and how I look. And could there be questions of, could he have had more self-control, X, Y, or Z? If I choose to use Jiu Jitsu though, I can take my opponent down and I can subdue them to where they're gonna cause zero bodily harm to themselves or me. So by the time the police get here or anybody else, they can help take over the situation. They see you having them in a position that they cannot move or do anything, and they're not injured or harmed, that they take over. So if something were to happen and they try to take you to court, it puts you in a much safer situation. And if we're being honest, even if you're a very good boxer or a very good kickboxer, there's a chance when there's that distance when they're closing, they could get a lucky shot on you, they could hurt you, or in some cases, they may have something actually on them. But when we understand Jiu-Jitsu, we understand the hand fighting, we understand paying attention to hands, and it can put us in a position to be a little bit more effective, a little bit more safe, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like it, react to it, all that fun stuff. Above all else, guys, do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's a big, easy way to support. I hope you guys catch the next one. See you guys next time. Peace.